How are you? Can anyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? A little? I can project if I need to. Is it working now? Oh, that sounds much louder. Fantastic. Well, hi everybody.
Hi.
My name is Jonathan Swindle. I'm not a high school student. I'm a college student at Lee University, and I'm part of an improv team called Shenanigans. And I've had the pleasure of sort of teaching a few classes on improv this past semester to a few of the students, and it's been a really enjoyable experience. A lot of you might not know what improv is. Does anyone here know what improv is? Show of hands. A good amount of you. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's more than I was expecting. Okay, so it's basically theater that's made up on the spot. So when you see some people do improv, you're going to see people be performing sort of a story, but it's all made up in that instant. There's no pre-planning, no scripting, nothing like that, and hopefully it's funny. We'll see. But anyway, a lot of people don't believe us when we say that what we're doing is made up on the spot. So to do that, we usually get a word of inspiration from the audience to sort of inform the scenes that we're going to do. So we're going to be playing a game for you here in a little bit called Jam. And basically what that involves is I'm going to get a word from somewhere in the audience, and then we're going to see two monologues based on that word. And then we're going to see a series of scenes based on those monologues, not necessarily on the word that inspired the monologues, but by the monologues themselves. It sounds confusing, I know. Trust me, it makes more sense when you watch it. So, are you guys ready? Okay, can I get a word? Any word at all? Did I hear? Hold it. A resounding squirrel from the audience. They did squirrel last time, but are you guys okay with doing it again? Yep. All right. Okay, we will see two monologues based on the word squirrel.
So the word is squirrel, and you know, when I was a kid, we went to Disney a lot. And this doesn't exactly have to do with squirrel, but it is related in the fact that I'm going to talk about rodents. So, you know, I went to Disney a lot. I grew up in Florida, lived there for 7 years, and we went to Disney almost every single year, sometimes twice a year. And so, one time that I remember vividly was this one time when we went and we decided to spend the entire day in the park from opening all the way until it closed. So we had this giant cooler that was just full of sandwiches and stuff. And I remember we went into Disney and, you know, we spent the day there. And when we stopped for lunch, we pull out this cooler and we open it up and we're getting out our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And we look over and Chip and Dale are standing over there, you know, the characters. And they're, you know, they're chipmunks. And they kind of look over, both of the characters, they kind of look over, and we're sitting there eating our sandwiches, and they keep moving closer. Like, it's like in Jaws. Every time that we take a bite of the sandwich and we look over, and every single time they're a little closer. And it's like, you know, the Jaws theme is playing, and the chipmunks are moving in. And then when they get there, I remember they took my mom's sandwich out of her hand and Dale started running away with my mom's sandwich. And I was like, what is going on here? It was the best day of my life because I was a kid and a giant chipmunk with a giant red nose had just stolen my mom's sandwich and run away. It was awesome.
All right, I have a short little monologue. A few years back, we were visiting Washington, D.C. just to do sightseeing, look at all the things, the monuments and stuff. And it was the weirdest thing. We were just walking around having a good time. We noticed there's squirrels everywhere. There was red squirrels, gray squirrels, there's little black squirrels, like pitch black. And they were tame because there's people walking around the parks everywhere. And they would literally walk up to you and look at you like, until you fed them something. And it was kind of creepy because, I mean, if you didn't feed them something, they'd just stay around you. And it was almost like they were about to like cover you and start eating you alive if you didn't feed them. So probably my favorite part of that trip is there was one squirrel who was exceptionally tame. He was in a tree, and I had a piece of a cracker or a little chunk of food, and I would get close to him. He'd sort of back up a little bit. I'd go up, and I almost got close enough to pet him, which was incredible, but I didn't quite get there.
Sweet. Hey, Dad.
Yes, son. Do we really have to go through this again?
It's lunchtime, Dad.
All right, look. Your mom is fixing lunch.
It's lunchtime.
You don't... Oh my gosh. Well... Okay, your mom is going to be done with lunch in a few minutes.
Sweet. Not Jaws! Chipmunk! Take my sandwich!
So, as a new rookie in the police department, I must warn you about our #1 criminal.
Who's that?
The sandwich thief. Now, he may look fuzzy, he may look cute, but he's deadly. His big red nose, buck teeth, he'll steal your sandwich. You won't even see it coming.
Oh goodness, I don't think I'm prepared for this.
Calm down, rookie. We can catch him together.
Sweet. Alright guys, I know it's the apocalypse, but we need all the supplies we need. This includes sandwiches. You got it?
Yes, sir.
That'll make sandwiches of a midget. Midgets don't eat sandwiches, don't you know that?
Look, man, it's the apocalypse. Everyone has to put in their fair share, or,
I don't even make sandwiches. I don't like sandwiches. Why can't we just get fruit?
Do you want to get eaten by Dale? I didn't think so. Now we need a big fridge in the back of our car, packed full of sandwiches. We need like chicken sandwiches.
I don't understand why we can't get fruit.
All right, then we can have one of your stupid fruit sandwiches if you don't.
I don't even eat fruit sandwiches. I just eat straight fruit. What is it with you and sandwiches?
Oh my goodness, Chip. I haven't eaten in 3 days. They are not feeding us enough in this park. At all.
If you would go my way and start taking the sandwiches while they're not looking. Have you ever seen Jaws? It's so inspirational. They always look back for, I counted exactly half a second.
Exactly
You
half a
move
second.
in. Closer, closer, you
Wait.
count.
Is that a few park doors I see over there eating some sandwiches? Let's test your theory.
They randomly look right all the time. Like,
Go for it.
I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. He has a tendency of doing that. Hold on, give me your sandwich and I'll make sure it doesn't happen.
All right, guys. Well, we kind of ran out of reindeer on the sled, so we're gonna need some chipmunks. We need to glue a red nose to one of you guys. So we can have a Rudolph. Which one of you guys want to do it?
Just make him blush. His nose will be red enough.
No. Because when you blush, it's more of the top cheeks. You see the arteries in your cheeks, they actually like bulge, and it makes you a little more.
This is boring. Can't we have Rudolph the red-cheeked reindeer or something?
Guys,
Why
stop
don't-
it.
Why don't
Think of the kids.
you think of the kids? Do it to yourself.
Why don't you get the kids and have them as reindeer?
Ooh, I like that. We can like whip them and make them carry us around.
Yeah, they're humans. You guys aren't. We need to abuse animals. Rock, paper, scissors.
Walt Disney, I think I should inform you of something. As head security of Disneyland, the employees who started Chip and Dale have been recently taking sandwiches a lot from Disneyland.
Oh, I am so sorry. What do you want me to do about it?
Sweet. And when he takes your sandwiches, how does it make you feel?
It makes me feel like I'm in Jaws or something, you know? I'm eating my sandwich. I look back, it's closer. I take another bite, I look back, it's closer. I take a bite and it's gone.
And when you see him, do you see him as a shark or a chipmunk?
He's a large chipmunk with a red nose.
Red nose. And does this red nose to you represent your father in any way?
Well, maybe.
Maybe. Very interesting. So, in what way does this red nose remind...
You hear them?
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. I see them all around. I can
Mine.
feel them.
There's chipmunks surrounding me.
Bite your sandwiches!
And see.